Hello, this is the video notes for Algebra B, page 3, questions 15 through 20. In this set of questions, we're going to be graphing using the point-slope formula. So the first thing we have to figure out is what is the point that is in this equation. The x value is going to be with x, the y value will be with y, but you're going to use opposite signs. So if you see a minus, it's actually a positive. If you see a plus sign, it should actually be a negative. So the number with x here is 1. The number with y is 4. So we'd plot the point 1, 4. So to the right 1, up 4. And then we're going to use slope. Again, slope is the number in front of x here. And our slope is 3. Remember, we like slope to be a fraction, so we're going to put that over 1. I can't really rise 3 because my coordinate plane isn't big enough, so instead I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. And to the left 1, that way it's still positive. I could have went up 3 and then over 1, but again, it'd be off of the coordinate plane. Once I have 2 points, I can connect my dots. Question 16, again, we're going to find that ordered pair. The x value is with x, so it's 2. The y coordinate is with y, and it's negative 2. Remember, we have to go with the opposite sign we see. So I'm going to plot 2, negative 2. That's to the right 2 and down 2. And then I'm going to use slope. My slope, again, is in front of x. And it is 2/3. So I'm going to go up 2 to the right 3. Again, I could have instead went down 2 and then to the left 3 as well. Those are both going to be on part of the same line. Next, we're going to graph from standard form. The good thing about standard form is it's pretty easy to find the x and y intercepts. What you're going to do is take the x term, so 5x, and set it equal to the number on the other side of the equal sign, 10. And go ahead and solve for x. To get x by itself, we're going to divide both sides by 5. X equals 2. So then you're going to plot a point where x is equal to 2. Now we're going to go back, and this time we're going to solve for y. So grab the y term and set it equal to the number on the other side of the equal sign. To get y by itself, we're going to divide by 2. Y equals 5. So then I'm going to plot my point at y equals 5. And when I have 2 points, I can draw a line. The reason why I'm just taking each term separately is what we're really doing is we're plugging in a 0 for the other value, and it cancels that term out. So that's why we're kind of ignoring the other term each of these times. We're going to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to take the x term and set it equal to the number on the other side of the equal sign. To get x by itself, we have to divide by 3 on both sides. Sorry, a negative 3. And x will equal 6 divided by negative 3 is negative 2. So then I would plot my point where x is equal to negative 2. And I'm going to go back in and this time take the y value, set it equal to the number on the other side of the equal sign. To get y by itself, I'm going to divide by 2. Y equals 3. So then I'm going to plot a point where y is equal to 3. And then when I have 2 points, I can draw my line. And that is standard form. the last part of this video, I'm going to cover vertical and horizontal lines. Anytime you have these equations where it just lists one of the variables and the other is missing, that means it's either going to be a vertical or horizontal line. So right here we have y equals 3. So I'm going to put a point where y equals 3. Now since there's no x in this equation, that means all we know is that y always equals 3. And where y always equals 3 is at this horizontal line. Similarly for x, see there's no y in this question, all we have is x. So I'm going to put a point where x is equal to -2. And again, it doesn't matter what y is, we just know that x always equals -2, and where x always equals -2 is this vertical line. Alright, that's the end of this notes for page 3. Go ahead and select the other video to get the notes for page 4.